The splendor of Meriwinkle. In Meriwinkle's heart, where dawnlight danced, a city stood, in beauty unmatched. Her towers, silver-tipped, embraced the sky, their peaks brushed by the clouds drifting by. The streets, with cobblestones of marble white, were pathways lined with flowers of delight. Roses red and lilies pure as snow, in Meriwinkle's gardens, they did grow. The rivers, clear as crystal, wound their way through forests old, where ancient secrets lay. The elven folk, with laughter in their eyes, lived harmoniously 'neath azure skies. The music of the woodland filled the air with melodies that banished every care. In Meriwinkle, life was like a dream, where every moment shone with golden gleam. The city thrived in harmony and peace, a paradise where wonders never ceased. Her people, wise and gentle, full of grace, found joy in every corner, every space. Their arts and crafts surpassed all earthly skill, their hearts were kind, their spirits calm and still. In Meriwinkle, all that was sublime was woven into every thread of time. But in the midst of beauty's soft embrace, a shadow stirred, unseen, without a trace. For fate, with silent steps, begins to weave a tapestry that even elves must grieve. The gathering storm. Beyond the hills, where sunlight starts to fade, a darkness grew, a creeping, formless shade. The orcish hordes, with fire and steel in hand, laid waste to cities, scorched the fertile land. The whispers came like echoes in the night, of towns destroyed, consumed by hellish light. The elves in Meriwinkle heard the tale, and felt a chill that made their faces pale. The forest, once a sanctuary bright, now trembled in the gathering of night. The winds, once gentle, bore a warning keen, of shadows falling where the light had been. With heavy hearts, the elves prepared to stand against the tide of darkness sweeping the land. Their silver swords, though bright and finely made, seemed fragile now against the oncoming blade. The skies above grew darker day by day, as hope began to wither and decay. Yet still they stood, determined, side by side, to guard their home, no matter what betide. The trees, their ancient guardians, whispered low of battles fought in ages long ago. The elves, though fearful, steeled their will anew, and vowed to fight until the night was through. For Meriwinkle, with her silver spires, was more than stone and wood and fleeting fires. She was their heart, their soul, their sacred ground, a place where love and life and dreams were found. Yet in their eyes, a fear they could not hide, for they had seen what horrors lay outside. The storm approached with thunderous refrain, and Meriwinkle braced for deadly rain. The fall of Meriwinkle. The battle came, as battles often do, with cries of war beneath a sky of blue. The orcs, with savagery and strength untamed, brought death and ruin, fire unrestrained. The towers fell, their silvered tips now grey, the gardens burned, their blossoms swept away. The rivers, once so clear, ran dark with blood, as Meriwinkle sank beneath the flood. The elves, though valiant, could not stem the tide, their songs of joy now turned to wails of pride. The city, once a beacon bright and fair, lay shattered, broken, cradled in despair. The forest mourned, its ancient heart now stilled, the wind, a dirge, with sorrow's notes it filled. The echoes of a time when peace was known, now drifted through the ruins, lost, alone. Where once was laughter, now was silence deep, a memory that caused the trees to weep. The jewel of the forest, lost to time, a dream now distant, told in mournful rhyme. Yet in the hearts of those who still recalled, the light of Meriwinkle softly called. A whisper of the beauty that had been, a glimmer of the wonder once within. For though the city fell to time's cruel hand, her spirit lived, a light across the land. A fading dream, a tale of loss and pain, yet also one of love that will remain. In Meriwinkle's shadowed, silent halls, the memory of beauty softly calls. A sad, sweet song that lingers in the air, a testament to all that once was fair.